Wait a second, let me guess. You have trouble drawing eyelashes, right? I know that, but it's okay. I didn't know how to draw eyelashes either. And that's exactly why I decided to make a complete guide teaching you how to draw realistic eyelashes to solve your problem once and for all. So grab a paper and a pencil, because today we're going to draw a realistic eyelash, simple and easy. If you want to learn realistic drawing and stop feeling like your drawings aren't improving, I recommend checking out the introduction class to my drawing course. There, you'll unlock your skills once and for all using the construction routine technique, the best method for learning realistic drawing. Take a look at the link in the description or in the first pinned comment. The first important thing I need to tell you is that usually when people draw eyelashes, they make a thick lash both at the beginning and at the end, and that's wrong. Because the tip of an eyelash strand is usually thin at the ends and not thick like you see both at the beginning and the end. So you can make the strand thin at both the top and bottom ends or just at the top end. Another interesting thing is that the lashes are not always straight. Most of the time they are curved either to one side or the other. So remember, besides the tip of the strand needing to be thin, many times you will also need to curve the strand one way or the other. But are there more rules? And the answer is yes. When drawing an eyelid, we need to keep in mind where the tear duct is, because that will also define the size that eyelash will have and also the curvature. Another important thing is that eyelashes stand upright on the surface of the eyelid, just like we stand upright on the surface of the earth, even with its curvature, as if pointing toward the center of the curvature. So if the eyelid were straight, they would be more or less vertical, all pointing up. One more thing to consider is that usually the eyelash strands near the tear duct are smaller, and as they move away toward the other side of the eye corner, the lashes get bigger and longer. So if the tear duct was on the left side here, then the lashes going toward the right side would get bigger. But obviously not straight like I drew, the lashes should have curves. And speaking exactly about that, let's talk about curves. How should those curves be? To know how the eyelash curve should be, just imagine a line coming from the bottom of the eye and curving upward, just like in the video. What happens is that most people, when they draw eyelashes, end up drawing the lash falling down. But the truth is, you should imagine exactly the opposite. Imagine the tip of each eyelash strand was magnetic. When you put a magnet above, the lashes would rise up, and that's exactly how you should think when drawing the upper eyelashes. The lower ones, yes, they hang down, curve downward. And making another example here below, all you would have to do next is create eyelash lines from the eyelid in the direction of these lines we made coming from the center. Already keeping in mind what I just taught about bigger and smaller lashes depending on the tear duct, smaller near the tear duct and bigger as they move away. So the lashes would go roughly in this direction, going upward. And one cool thing that looks very nice is to make each lash strand in a pyramid shape. That gives the feeling that they are connected and gives a very realistic effect. So thin tips on the lash strands. Curvature of the strands in the correct direction. Size of the lashes changing as they get closer to the tear duct. And the pyramid shape optional also. I decided to do it. So now I'm going to make a small simple drawing of just one eye to apply this eyelash quickly. But I'm already going to show you a way to draw a very charming eyelash in several angles, from front, side, and closed. Now I'm going to make a very simple and easy eye just so I can apply the eyelash. I'm not going to teach how to make this eye here because the topic of the video is the eyelash. But if you want me to bring another video about that, leave a big like down below. That way I might bring a complete video just on how to make a simple and basic eye that looks nice. Or maybe even a complete video on how to draw it realistically. If you leave a lot of likes and shares, there will always be new videos like this. Very explanatory. So as we already talked about, I come drawing the lashes, lifting the pencil off the paper so the tip stays thin, and always remembering the curvature. These lashes here will stand upright and also be very dark. I'm using a 4B pencil for that. As I said, usually lashes near the tear duct are smaller and the ones on the other side are bigger. But this is not a rule for every lash. Each lash is usually a case on its own. But yes, it is very common to find these size differences. And look, I made them all curved upward. Now the lower lashes will be exactly the opposite. The upper ones I made curving up and the lower ones I'll make curving down. Cool, right? Now let me finish the eye here so it looks prettier and add the iris and the other parts. Done. Nice. And now it's time to do what I said to you earlier. Remember, I was going to show you how to draw the eyelash from the front, side, and closed? Well, now we're going to go through each of those steps. Now it's time to draw the eyelash from 3 different positions. So if you haven't already, now is the time to draw and practice. Grab your pencil. It can be any pencil, a lighter or darker one, but I recommend darker, from 2B to 4B. So let's start with the first eyelash, the front eyelash, and I'm just going to create the eyelid line, which is where each lash strand will come from. This way here is very simple to do. I drew a vertical line in the middle, as you saw, to have a base for where the eyelid starts and ends. On the right side, it went a little lower. Our eyelash will look like this at the end. And the big difference this eyelash has compared to the one we made above is that the strands are more laid down, and there's also kind of a bundle between each strand where they join in a pyramid shape. That way we leave 2, 3, 4, 5 strands joined in a pyramid shape, and then we go to the next bundle. This makes it look much more charming, so let's start drawing the lashes. The first thing I'll do is draw separate strands on the eyelid, so I know exactly where I'll create each bundle. And now we start enriching each of these bundles by drawing the strands, and from now on you have to consider everything we learned, more inclination, curvature upward, and also size, depending on how close we get to the tear duct on the left side. And don't forget to lift the pencil off the paper to create the lines. It's very important for a more natural effect. And look, it already looks nice like this. But for me, it's still not perfect. It's missing an element called darkening, so I'm going to grab the 4B pencil to darken these strands. Just create darker lines right on top of the lighter lines we already drew. And look how it now has more contrast. And just to add a bit more naturalness, I'll create some lighter strands between some bundles. And now yes, our front eyelash is finished. Let's move to the next one, but first tell me what you think about this video down in the comments and leave your like. So as I said, we're also going to do lashes from other angles. So this first one is done, let's move on to the next, which is the side eyelash. And to draw this eyelash from the side angle, all we have to do is near the left side, always going up the eyelid. The lines will be lower, pointing more downward as if the lashes were falling, and as we move to the right, which is exactly the iris area, the lashes go up and point always to the right. So we create the bundle the same way, separating it in a kind of triangular shape. Some strands won't be straight either, they'll have some curves. Just watch the video carefully. And also up front, in front of the iris, the lashes tend to go down. That way the iris stays in front of the lines behind it. The effect is as if the eyeball was in front of the lashes on the other side. Then we do the same thing we did with the first eyelash. We take a darker pencil and apply contrast, darkening, to bring more life. Darkening is always very important to bring not only more life to the drawing, but also to make it more realistic. Everything around you is generally very well contrasted. And that's how we finish the lashes from the side angle. I'll just grab the eraser pen and erase some lines that crossed over the eyelid so we can move to the next angle. And that's it. The side eyelash drawing is finished. Now it's time to go to the other side to finish our video by drawing a closed eyelash. A closed eyelid eyelash, actually. And the way we're going to do this drawing is by making a finished side eyelash. We're going to create this eyelash with no difference from the others. It will be the same way. We'll first create it with a lighter pencil, already dividing the bundles, considering sizes and curvatures. And then when we finish making the bundles and it looks good, we come back darkening it with a darker pencil so the drawing gains contrast. Another important thing I forgot to mention, which is as important as the other elements, is to always use a pencil with a well-sharpened tip. That way you get very thin strands, and it also looks more realistic, much more natural. This is a golden tip that many people don't realize, and only you who reach this final part of the video will have received it. I keep drawing some more strands to bring more naturalness. And drawing's finished. If you liked this complete guide on how to draw eyelashes, here's a way to give back. Just leave your like down below, leave your comment, and share it with a friend of yours who likes to draw or doesn't know how to draw eyelashes. I'm always bringing new, very explanatory videos here to the channel about drawing, and that way you'll be able to improve a lot more if you subscribe to the channel. So don't forget, subscribe to the channel, and it's a pleasure to have you here.